when David said, my cup runneth over, symbolizes the goodness of the Lord and how he feels. Not just physically, but also spiritually. My cup runneth over. Surely the goodness of the Lord shall do what? Follow. He felt some kind of way. His cup was running over by the goodness of the Lord. He says, there's no room in my cup because God has been so good to me that I feel it running. See, this is the thing. If you don't feel it running, then guess what? You just dripping. You just dripping. That's why I don't say I'm dripping. When I hear the young folks say, we dripping, I don't say I'm dripping. I say, I'm pouring. You dripping, go ahead and drip then. I'm going to pour on you. I ain't going to drip on you. But some of us dripping. We supposed to be pouring. That's how he felt. Another scripture that shows us how God's goodness is. When the widow woman went to the prophet, I'm going to bake a cake for me and my son, and we're going to die. The man of God said, bake me one first. Yeah. What does that mean? Look at somebody and say, go over and abound. He said, bake me one first. Now, how many of y'all would have done that? It's a famine in the land. That we got one. I would have. Especially I wouldn't know who it was, too. I'm at this place for no reason. I don't even know why I'm here. I just know God. I'm in the desert. I don't know why, but God said, I have called a widow woman to sustain you. It's very symbolic. All these scriptures are connected to each other. You got to pull from these scriptures. Go over and abound. When the widow woman went to the prophet, I think it was Elijah, went to the prophet and said, only thing I have is a little oil, a cruse of oil. And then guess what he tell her with the oil? He says, this is what I want you to do. He says, go and borrow vessels from all of your neighbors. Take the vessels inside your house and shut the door. What does that mean? Privacy. Some of y'all ain't getting what y'all need to get from God because you talk too much. Some of us not really getting what we supposed to go because we letting the left hand know what the right hand doing. And when you go start spreading all that stuff, then yeah, you open up a door for people to pray against you, hope against you, and they don't want to see God fulfill his grace and mercy towards you, his blessing towards you. And that's why he says, when you going, I don't want them to see what you're doing. Do it privately. I'm going to release the blessing openly. So he says, you and your son go into your house, shut the door behind you. And he said, and I want you to just start pouring. Woo, good, this thing is powerful. I just want you to pour. And she had just one cruse of oil, but she kept on pouring, and she was pouring in one. And then, my goodness, this oil, and it's still a cruse. Y'all didn't catch that. Now watch this. It's still a cruse of oil, but substance is continuing to flow in it. Look at somebody and say, you still a cruse with a lot of substance. You still a cruise with a lot of substance. There's just still a cruise, but there's still substance coming out of it, and it's pouring. One basin filled up, two basins filled up. Now, what in the world? What? And you look in it. You trying, good God, it's still oil in here. How could this be? How could this be that it's still oil in here? How could this be? And you pour, and you pour until all the basins are full. When God pours into your life, he feels his authority. He feels his control because he can control how much, how little. He can control how many basins he want to fill, how many vessels, how many cups. Do you know how you feel when you go and when you done made a new pitcher of lemonade? New. Put your lemons in it and everything. Got your sugar in there, and you're getting ready to fix you something to drink. You got your plate, and you're getting to pour it, but your cup is this big, and your basin, whatever you got to made your lemon out of, your pitcher this big, and you got the handle on it. Now you looking at it. Now you like, man, I can pour a little, or I can pour a lot. I can pour it middle ways, or I can pour. You feel the authority that you have over that lemonade in that cup. That's how God feels. He feels when his blessing just like a big old pitcher of lemonade that never runs dry. The well from God is a well that never runs dry. That never runs dry. And his authority, how he feel about it, he like, I can do whatever I want to. You work at McDonald's. I can do whatever I want to. You don't even got a high school diploma, but I can do whatever I want to. You just lost your job. How you going to pay your bills? God said, I can do what I want to. Your credit is a 540, but you got a new house built, 4-bedroom, 2,500 square feet, and folks looking at you, but God said, I got the picture. I can do what I want to do. I don't need your opinion. I don't need your input. I just know that I am God.